Jonek and Unkle Sam. Check it out. Here we go. Like this. I'm J1K, I wanna say bonjour. I'm an entrepreneur with the rap du jour. Smooth like velour with the hip-hop cure. Completely secure, off and on tour. For those stuck in a rut, guess what, I'm newer. Music that's pure and not the manure. I read the brochure and I said, oh sure, these dudes are obscure and their fame is premature. So I decided it was back to the lab. Study the master till I mastered the craft. Crafting raps that will make the master glad. The plan's plastic with ads and now a plastic back. I promise you, with honest tunes to bring the party to the rendezvous, then hit up the Timmys with the entourage for a quick double-double, then it's bon voyage.
I'm a true master, you can check my credentials. Messing up your mentals with my beatbox utensils. Pins, pads, microphones, even HP pencils. Job bless, Jiffy markers, Krylon cans and stencils. The flies drive close to fucks, it's cheaper to get the rental. My DNA is Afro-Central, Scandinavian, Arabian, and Fifth Elemental. The kind of kids you gotta do your homework just to hate on. Ace on, unique, contacted me through a seance. Called me a crazy so-and-so and told me to keep my spray on. Today's gone, but remember, tomorrow never dies. I never touch a gun unless I'm playing GoldenEye. And when I die, microphones will fall from the sky, smoting disbelievers, beat stealers, and those who spread lies. But I can never die, only multiply, spread like the HIV virus. Don't even try, Anna, don't cry. Dry your eye, use a tissue, and if you're whack, I guess that means I meant to diss you. When I dismiss you, feel the blast from 1,000 missiles. My crew got issues with any kind of cultural misuse. Fake rappers get thrown in a choke. Witness the fitness of a master, make a microphone smoke.
Edmonton, Alberta is a small city located in the western part of Canada. It's a nice city, but to some, it's a blue-collar working town full of oil fields, prairies and snow, and cold weather. The last thing you'd expect to see in the city is this growing diverse hip-hop scene. And at this scene, there are people, and many talented people, who specialize in this.
Losing my breath, but I gotta come back, yo, I never half step.
Hip-hop is a worldwide culture reaching all parts of the globe. Within this culture, many people found a soul connection, and with it, they've been expressing themselves with the 4 elements of hip-hop, which involve dancing, the b-boy aspect, poetry, which is the MCing aspect.
This beat is crazy. Yeah, this beat is sweet. Getting wet, kinda like a lady on the other side of the phone. Down home, yeah, but we can both get our smiles on. I'm 5 minutes from your home. Let me get inside the room. I'll be in the zone.
Painting, which is the graffiti aspect. And DJing, which is the musical form. The reason why I'm dedicating my time to this project is to show the other element, sometimes the forgotten element, which is beatboxing. Beatboxing is a form of vocal percussion that produces a drum and rhythm with one's mouth. I took the liberty of asking some of our city's finest beatboxers why they love it and how they got into it, and this is what they did.
I've been beatboxing for about 12 years.
I got started beatboxing when I was about 14 or so, 13, 14, doing it like more serious, where it was like something you actually did, you know, instead of just something you thought about doing or would, you know, kick around the idea of doing.
Hip hop to me, growing up, was just a resource for beatboxing. Actually, was just a resource to mimic sound or mimic beats that we liked, that we got into, that we performed to or whatever, but we couldn't afford anything. So it was basically like a substitute. Like you have no, like another thing for me was, if I was like listening to my earphones back in the day when I was a kid going to high school, and batteries run out that Walkman and you can't play a tape deck no more, what's the next best thing to do to kill time? Beatbox.
A lot of time in Poland, where hip hop started to get real big in about 95, 99. That's when I got in. And that's where I first heard beatboxing. Fell in love with it ever since, pretty much.
What got me into hip hop? Yeah. Good question. I don't know, man. It was music to start. I played guitar for a while, and then it just led up to spitting lyrics and dropping freestyles and beatboxing. Actually, my buddy, for a long time, actually 5 years, I've known him since like grade 10. He started me off beatboxing. It was just, you know, beatboxing at parties and shit, and then from there it was just grew into, you know, making beats and stuff like that and whatnot. And now, you know.
Beatboxing is a way so you can practice how you're going to do your cuts and how you want certain sounds to sound by you remembering the beats, the breaks, the timeline of everything, and you being able to like basically edit yourself, but in my own head. That was reason for beatboxing for me.
Thinking about new different ways, you know, we be influenced off of dudes like, you know, the Bismarck, Dougie Fresh, like Fat Boys, obviously. But one of the weirdest ones that people always look at me funny when I say is Michael Jackson was a huge influence. One of the illest beatboxers I ever heard in my life. Like,
I've been beatboxing for about 3-4 years maybe. Started off with really stupid techno-y sounding, like, you know, just kind of having fun, and then my stereo broke one day and I had no music at all, so I beatboxed in my car, you know, spit on the windshield, had to wipe it off from the inside, you know, for a while, and then just started switching in new sounds, and so for about four years maybe.
The main thing I learned while making this project is that music is a part of us. Whether we're walking down the street, bumping music in our head, or we're in the shower, listening to some music and humming it, it's all around us and we always mimic that sound. So whether your battery's dead in your iPod and you want to hear some music and you're just humming along, or you're just bored kicking it with some friends, it's just good to drop that beat.